This video is to demonstrate the effectiveness of FlameSafe's XT plywood. The specimen that we are going to conduct a test on under the ASTM D3806 has been vacuum pressure impregnated with FlameSafe XT. The slight green tint that you see on the plywood is from the MCA treatment. MCA stands for micronized copper azole. The copper is what gives the specimen the greenish tint. The ASTM D3806 test method is sometimes referred to as the ASTM E84 equivalency test. It is the small scale test. It is usually conducted inside a chamber with windows on the side, similar to the ASTM E84 test method. This test was originally conducted by Monsanto, when it's sometimes referred to as the Monsanto Bunsen burner test. At this time, I'm going to place the burner, which is a Bunsen burner, 2 inches from the edge of the specimen, 1 inch below the specimen. The burner is set at 4 inches. The temperature of the burner is 1400 degrees, similar to what is conducted under the ASTM E84 standard. This test method under the ASTM 3806 is usually conducted for 4 minutes. However, we are going to go at least twice that length of time. Test specimen has been subjected to the ASTM the D2898 procedure, sometimes referred to as the rain test. FlameSafe XT plywood has been vacuum pressure impregnated into the specimen. The ASTM D2898, which refers to the accelerated weathering of fire-retardant treated wood for fire testing. And this was done under Method A. The slope of the panel was set at 4 inches and 12 inches for the rain test procedure. And it was subjected to 96 hours of water exposure and 72 hours of drying for a period of 12 one-week cycles. The water used for this exposure of each cycle was accumulated in the tank below the specimen, the water was not recirculated or reused. The pH of the water was tested after each rain cycle to establish if there was any leaching of the fire retardant from the specimen. Tests conducted at Southwest Research Institute has indicated a flame spread rating on flame safe XT plywood of less than 5, which is the lowest in the industry. Where 25 or less determines the classification of the substrate. That is, anything under 25 or less is a Class A fire-rated material. Flame Safe warrants its plywood, that is Flame Safe XT, to perform as tested, and that there will be no increase in the flame spread rating after the ASTM D2898 procedure has been conducted on the specimen. And it also warrants its product to last as long as the weather treating of the material lasts. That is, the preservative nature of it. As you can see from the specimen, we have already surpassed the 4-minute mark. At this time, I'm going to dim the lights and zoom in on the flame as it approaches the substrate, that is the plywood. The plywood is 3/4 inch CDX plywood. You'll note from the specimen that there is a temperature gauge that I will show you shortly that is sitting 10 inches from the burner. The purpose of that temperature gauge is to show you that Flame Safe XT actually insulates the specimen along the surface in its horizontal inclined position. Flame Safe products have been tested by Underwriters Laboratories, Southwest Research Institute, Intertech Laboratories, Southwestern Laboratories, Universal Laboratories, the Institute for Fire Safety in Europe, and many more. The method used during 3806 is determined by the equation where Y is equal to the expected ASTM E84 results, which equals 4.8 times 0.92x, where x is equal to the flame spread determined under the ASTM 3806. The 4.8 references the gas consumption, that is the natural gas consumption of 4.8 cubic feet per minute. As you can see from the timer, we've already exceeded the 4 minutes by more than twice. For more information on FlameSafe and its products, go to flame-safe.com and click products on your left-hand side, and you'll be able to obtain test results, MSDS sheets, and other technical information in regard to FlameSafe's products. FlameSafe is one of the few companies that publishes its test reports online, and it had been necessary for us to put watermarks of our chemical and products used on all of our test reports, because numerous companies have actually taken our test reports and made claims that it was theirs by whiting out. They actually forged our test results by putting their name in instead of FlameSafe. So anytime you need information on FlameSafe, please do not hesitate to call us at 1-800-333-9197. At this time, I'm going to remove the Bunsen burner. It's important to take note that very little smoke has been removed from the specimen. That's important because smoke injures or kills more people than fire. As you can see from the thermometer, that the specimen 8 inches away from the actual burning contact has not reached 100 degrees. And there is no after flaming. FlameSafe XT is the product of choice. If you need any more information on FlameSafe, you can go to our website. For those specifications that call for an exterior fire retardant plywood that will have exposure to the elements or high humidity conditions, FlameSafe XT is the product of choice. FlameSafe XT has a clear finish which can be stained with a water-based stain or painted with a latex-based paint. FlameSafe XT can be specified with preservatives and decay-resistant treatments such as MCA, micronized copper, azole, ACQ, which is ammonium copper quat, or CCA, which is chromated copper arsenic. And it may be specified with a water repellent if so desired. Applications such as exterior decks, balconies, stairs, or siding are notable examples where flame-safe XT and preservative-treated wood would be the logical choice. Flame-safe XT is a permanent guard against the spread of flame. Flame-safe aqueous-based resin, fire retardant treatment, and kiln drying process actually strengthens the wood. It is less hygroscopic than any other untreated wood of any given species. Flame-safe exterior and interior fire retardant plywood and lumber does not demonstrate any greater corrosion rate than untreated wood on metal fasteners or hardware. I hope you found this video interesting. And again, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to call at 1-800-333-9197. Thank you for watching.